No, I'm about to take my first dub. This nigga Mason talk about he can't get on. Shit. That shit ain't no fishing. Nigga, he can't play fucking until 10 o'clock every day. The nigga got no availability. Nigga. He can't play until minimum 9:30 every day. Shit. I asked him, can he play earlier? He said, nope. Last night he couldn't play till late.
Welcome to New Orleans and Yeoman Stadium. Just about halfway through the season and things are starting to take shape here in our coverage of EA Sports College Football. It's the ECU Pirates and the Tulane Green Wave. Along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Honolulu with the latest on the weather.
As I caught up with the Tulane head coach before the game, he knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be
corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Williams. Right on the money. It's a fumble on the play. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
And that's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to him. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out, you recover it, a forced turnover.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll go right back to him. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Well, to heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip-shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down. But they decided to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's McClure. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Pirates will get things started here on offense. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
This time they'll go to the running game. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
It'll be 3rd and long. to the big tight end. Finds a man on the left. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Makes the grab. It's Hamlet. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to it. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. Send the tight end in motion. Williams from the gun on third down. Fires to the wideout. And the third down pass is incomplete.
Man, it's fun to watch defense that just, they look so in sync and coordinated. And watching the tape coming into this week's game, you can tell last week, this defense was dialed in. They don't give up big plays. They don't give up points. They make you earn everything. Looking like another game like that so far today.
The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. The Tulane offense takes the field to open the drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short game.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. Second down, they'll go to the air. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. He might want another play. On third down, he drops to throw. Complete. Great job by this defense knowing exactly where the marker was. He needed to get it to the 30, and they stop him at the 29. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. On his way back from the 20. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Williams throws to the tight end. Got a man. It's Hamlet. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And the Pirates peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air, and now back to the line. Makes the grab. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great way to go.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The Pirates are marching down the field. The run inside. It's great. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes
drive, this offense is really focused on physicality. They're running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really...
Throw to the end zone, picked off.
When you get in the red zone, you can see as a defense, you get into your drops really quickly, and you get your eyes on the quarterback. You try to read his eyes and break on the football. It's such tight windows to throw in. Great job by the defender breaking on the ball, creating the interception.
Gonna run it. It's McClure. Into the pile. Maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Dances away. That's caught. It's Turner. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that, take a shot down the field, and don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Fires on the move. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
That started over?
Guys,
I was looking for the stream.
Tulane has the lead
The
here.
stream back up.
Period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Running to the left. Finding some room. Touchdown, Tulane! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, this dude's day just keeps getting better and better. Of course, we've already seen him score once, David, and after that run now, this guy's already eclipsed 100 yards. That's his second touchdown. We're not even done the first half yet.
Yeah, the stats continue to pile up. A big day is approaching, and they've had no answers of stopping him. So, on the offense, I don't have to overthink this. Like, keep giving it to him. He'll keep making plays, and they'll keep putting points on the scoreboard.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Here comes the East Carolina offense out to start the drive. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And the Pirates in a good spot here with second and short. Here's Williams to throw. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Now, that's a throw in the drag route where you just got to have patience. You got to let your wide receiver clear through all the bodies in the middle of the field. They just couldn't hook up on that one.
Breaks the tackle. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good third down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you wanted. Like the interception, the turnover. Good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Williams looking for a man. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Lined up in the gun. Williams on third down. Throws for the tight end. Got his man to the left.
themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch, that's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. They've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Throws to the wideout. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
They've been very good at moving the chains on third down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need 6. Williams rushes on him. Makes the grab and gets the foot in bounds, and it'll be a first down.
Man, what a big catch on third down. Going up, catching the football, understanding where you're at, now getting a fresh set of downs. Nice play by the receiver.
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Makes his man miss, and he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. The Pirates come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Throwing, Williams. Got a big
Come
ball
on,
up
pick
there
the
and knocks it
ball
down
up, bro.
incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Williams will pass. Oh, they're after him. This time he's got his man. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. On target. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the Pirates trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Play fake, Williams. Here comes the heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And I tell you what, when you get inside the 3, I think your tendency is to run the football, run the football, run the football. The offense, try to change it up a little bit, maybe try to throw it. I don't like it, and obviously it didn't work, but at least you got a few more downs here to try to make up for it.
Williams. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. They'll bring him down at the 15-yard line as he made some hay after picking off that pass. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Thompson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route run. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots in the zones. You got to get him involved.
Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. The green wave, after doing work through the air, might just go back at it. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Running inside, it's McClure. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Great job by the defense. Everybody football, nowhere to go.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. He wants to change this route. Second down, he'll throw it. With the catch, it's McClure. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game.
Where the scream at, man?
They've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also
Hell
been
no,
able to do
not
it
on my
with
shit.
efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Fires to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's there to make the stop.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
After that last one, they're staring at a 2nd and long. First down marker just short of the goal line. From the gun on 3rd down.
The fuck he went so far in the end zone?
Just got rid of it, and that's the number one thing. Avoid disaster here. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit.
And I missed it.
Absolute
I need to put the other kicking meter on.
but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
Quickly complete.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route. And this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Pirates with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Here's Williams to throw. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
But I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Pocket breaking down. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They kick it away on 4th down. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. looking downfield on first down. He put some heat on that one down the middle. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make...
Looking to take a shot. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Williams makes the grab. It's Hamlin. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, let's get it started here. Week 6 on what's already been a revealing day here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with the South Carolina Gamecocks taking on the number 3 team, the Georgia Bulldogs.
Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. The Green Wave offense makes its way onto the field.
And it's the Gamecocks keeping things within arm's reach here in this ranked-on-ranked battle. I think the plan here is just to get to halftime, then figure out a way to pull this out in the second half.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13.
Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Tulane comes to the line. Lots of work to do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He rifles one deep down the middle. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Got open on the post and then had no regard for his body in making that catch.
Exactly right. You know you're going to get hit a lot of times coming over the middle of the field, but he runs that post, lays out, makes the play for his quarterback.
Here's a little room there. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
In halftime in this locker room, there's a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead. But you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in the second half.
You're absolutely right here. And I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Off play action. Pressure coming. And they got
Oh,
it.
the ball,
There
bro.
we go, defense. That's the play you needed to have. All night long, you've been giving up big ones to this offense. That's why you're in the position you're in right now, down by multiple possessions. But finally, they come away with their first sack.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. Splits the uprights. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet. But I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot.
Runs through a man. He might have some space. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Got his man downfield. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Purple Pirates!
And finally, guys, we've been talking about this offense. When are they going to get it going? When are they going to have that spark? They make the play. They finally get on the board. Now, can they keep the momentum going? Can they play complementary football? Can the defense get a few stops and the offense keep this up?
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Not the smartest move on that one. Out of bounds at the 9, and the field position is not good. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. That lead is now 10, down to a 2-possession game, and it's on this offense to try to stretch it back out. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Might be calling a hot route. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Hill. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
Well, it's a great job by the receiver fighting back across the DB there to get to the inside, locate the ball, and catch the snap.
Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this 3rd down from deep in your own territory. From the gun, wants to pass. Gonna let it fly. Makes the grab down the middle. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45.
And they're attacking the middle of the field. That's a big gain by the offense. And I know the big fella, I know it takes him a second to get going. But once he gets 8, 10, 12 yards downfield, those are big strides. And it's hard for people to keep up with them. Really nice job getting vertical. Nice play by the offense.
Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
To the air on 2nd down. Quarterback extends the play. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
QBs do a really good job of feeling pressure and trying to get away from it. You can see he wants to, but there's nowhere to go. Great job by the defense, getting him to the ground for no gain.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. It's complete to the right. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Well, they weren't throwing to the sticks on that 3rd down. They hit the drag route. They get a nice gain, but that now sets up 4th down with more yards to go, and it's decision time. I think moving forward on 3rd downs, you got to start thinking about routes down the field.
The Pirates will get things started here on offense. That was a big stop by the defense. Now to see if they can take advantage and draw a little closer in this game. We're starting to get late. Complete. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. And the Pirates have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Delayed handoff. It's Gray. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Throwing, Williams. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver.
See, that linebacker is getting up with a little bit of juice, a little pep in his step. That was a great lick. Nice job seeing the ball thrown, breaking on it, and really delivering a good blow. But how about the credit to the receiver? Holding on to the football when you're getting hit by a big linebacker in college football, that's a big-time play.
Third down from the gun, Williams. He's got him. That'll be enough for the first down, and the ball will be spotted at the 47. The Pirates have this offense rolling. Williams. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Slippery slide. Found his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Pirates.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Firing to the right, complete. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today rank, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. On the ground, it's McClure. Tackled after a short gain, it'll be 2nd and 9.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Stepping to the right. They get to him as he throws. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. And now, deep in the 4th quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. He's got it. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Here's Williams to throw. Shoots it to the left. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
And those corner routes, those quarterbacks need to throw the ball with some air and put it towards the sideline, away from the defender. You could tell A little bit maybe underthrown. The defender doing a good job sticking with the play, getting his hand on the football, and getting a deflection.
They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
And the Pirates will snap it on 1st and 10. Williams will pass. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Green Wave. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Here comes the East Carolina offense out to start the drive. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. Makes a catch. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
And he's got enough for the first down, and it'll be at the 35. The Pirates are in the hurry-up.
Well, the good news is you got the first down running it there on 2nd and short, but the bad news is you're down by quite a bit here in the 4th quarter, and 2, 3, 4-yard gains aren't going to get it done. You've got to start chucking this thing vertically to get back in the game.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it, but the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their fronts...
And down he goes. He had a lot of time to do something and ends up taking the sack.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. He lets one fly deep. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away.
And I love the IQ.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. 4th down, Williams. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
Obviously, they fail on that 4th down, but because there's still time on the clock, this game's not over. Who on defense right now can step up and make a big play and get the ball back to the offense?
Maybe a crease. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Turner. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Green Wave. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. East Carolina sending the down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
You know, at this point of the game, guys, trailing the way they are late in the game, check down throws are not going to get it done. You have got to be more aggressive in the passing game, and you're going to have to just start taking shots.
Punts it out of the air. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Williams to the air again. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession. And
maybe some room here. Touchdown, Tulane! And the beatdown has ensued. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That is his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. On the move from inside his 5. He steps out of bounds just across the 20 at the 21. Decent starting field position here. The Pirates will get things started here on offense. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. And the Pirates with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun to give, looking for room. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Williams. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you can just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His second big game-changing play in this football game.
Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take it. There he goes. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
It's got to be tough right now on defense. offense, you need to find a way to get a stop, and you haven't been able to do that in the fourth quarter. You've been giving up points. You just gave up a touchdown in the last drive. You need a turnover. You need to do something right now to stop this momentum.
First down here for the offense. And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee. So now it's second and long. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. Running out the clock seems to be a
Ty, that game over?
here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory.
Yo. Oh, the quarterback? Yeah, I was watching. Nah, but the game itself, it's not even the players, bro. Like, I've been watching the streamers. The quarterback throwing shit is broken. If you ever notice, a lot of niggas is playing the aggressive defense in the secondary with the safeties because the quarterbacks can't throw that far no matter what their throwing power is. But that's coming out in the next patch. Like, you can't throw. So you could kind of, the aggressive shit is almost like baiting you to throw it, knowing that you can't get the ball downfield no matter what the throw power is. The circle's mad small and the ball goes short. That's why, man, if you look across the league, look at the safety interceptions, bro. That shit crazy. Because you can't throw the ball downfield no matter what the throw power is. If the nigga's not wide open running by himself, it's over. Or you got a 6'5", 6'6" nigga coming back for the jump ball. But yeah, they got to fix that shit. It's supposed to come out in the next official patch when they come out with the rosters and shit on the 20th. Yeah. See, Jason posted it in the shit earlier. He was like, that's why he asked the question because I feel like he don't want to wait that long. You could advance the league though. Me and Mason finished. This shit over. Could have gave me the force for all that shit. One ass nigga. Oh, I gotta play. If everything work out right, I might meet Tim in the motherfucking Big Ten championship with Tulane in this motherfucker. Tuesday, next event is Thursday. Who the fuck got Northwestern? I should. Oh, that's Darren. I gotta play Darren. Darren. I gotta play Darren. Oh, no, they've been playing, so let's see.